What's up? So, got this cool, couple of these cool little radios. They're by QYT. Little micro radios. Wasn't not very expensive. They were probably like less than $100 on Amazon and eBay. I bought two different. I bought one on Amazon and one on eBay, and I'll show you the differences between what I got. But yeah, they're made by QYT, and it's actually the cool thing about this is it's a quad band and quad monitor. So let me show this real quick. So this is actually the first one I got, and power it's on. So I have it hooked up to a 12-volt power supply. Haven't done any. So yeah, I've already done a little programming on this one. It says my name on it. Welcome, Fintech, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, look how small this thing is. I mean, I don't even have a very big hand. And, I mean, look at that thing. That thing is tiny. I mean, that's my hand. It's a little micro quad band radio. And, the cool thing about what I like about it is you can actually monitor 4 different channels at the same time. Here's the remote that came with it. This is actually the first remote that I got, and I didn't really like it because I had this clip on it. So I bought 2 of these because one is going to go, I think I'm going to put one in my Bronco, and then maybe this second one's going to go under my desk here. And I don't know if I've showed you guys like what my desk looks like, but I have quad monitors here. You know, I don't know if you can see that, whatever, but I have quad monitors. And so the cool thing about having quad monitors is I can actually run multiple RTL dongles and run multiple instances of SDR Sharp or like HD radio, or what's called a HD SDR. But yeah, this is the one. I haven't opened this one up yet. This is the second one I got, and I specifically looked for this one because it actually has the I guess it comes with the QYT makes 2 different kinds of 2 different handsets. So this is the first one I got, and I was like, what the hell? That's not going to work that good in a car. So I got the other one that actually has more like the traditional kind of like a car latch thing right there. And this is actually kind of a bigger radio. And it actually feels more sturdy than this little cheap feeling one here. So, but yeah, this is what it comes with. This is a brand new unopened one. This is what it looks like. It's unboxed. So it hasn't been taken out yet, but it comes like that. It comes with like a little clamp clip right there. And little bracket. And what's funny is when I bought the first one, at first I didn't think it came with like a power cable, and so I bought a couple of these extra power cables because I thought, you know, I didn't see it, even though it was actually in the box. I didn't even look to go underneath the box. But if you're wondering where the power cable is in the box, it's underneath the box. So yeah, I guess I didn't even realize or didn't even think to check underneath the box. But cool. So I have one on my Bronco, and then I put one under my desk here, and have it hooked up to one of those new disc gun antennas I showed you in a different video. But yeah, next step is I'll go through the program. It came with a USB cable. Where'd it go? I don't know. It fell somewhere around here, but it's find it. I don't know where it went. There was a. This did come on the USB cable somewhere. Well, I do have an existing cable already. And here it is. Okay, so it's just like comes with this little data cable. It's a little USB cable. And it looks like a little 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. And it's basically like an RS-232 converter. And I will go through programming this thing. What kind of sucks is right now they don't support this thing in Chirp yet. So you have to use this little shitty program they give you, and it doesn't support chirp files. So what sucks is I'm going to have to manually create my list of all my frequencies, and I use that shit hit the fan list when I use my Baofeng. But all right, we'll get this going. Yeah, I already use this to program this. You know, with that program you can change and modify the functions, but I have to manually copy and paste about freaking 100 entries, so that sucks. But yeah, so if you are actually getting if you're looking online and you want to buy one of these radios, I mean, here are the two different. Like I said, this is the two different they come with, but this is definitely the. I feel like the more sturdy, better mic there. So, all right, man. So yeah, I mean, this is because I'm actually gonna have two different radios. I'm gonna have a CB and this ham radio. That's why I wanted like this ultra small one. So, but yeah, in my next video, I'm gonna put this in my Bronco. I'm gonna install it in my Bronco, and you'll see what I'm doing. Because I have like an antenna here and different mount and stuff. So, but all right, so I'll go through the little program it came with and how to program it. All right, I have to show you guys the back of it. So, yeah, this is where the data cable comes in. A little 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. Has an external speaker on the back of it, and your typical antenna connector there. Okay. Yeah, this is my adapter that goes to my disco antenna. Alright. So, yeah, the next step is I'll go online here and I'll show you the little application there. Alright, guys, so here's the application. It's called the QYT KT-7900D Quad. Yeah, it's kind of a... I mean, I definitely like Chirp way better than this. So hopefully Chirp will come out with this pretty soon. They do actually have a... They already support the 8900 series radio. But I don't know if you can see that in the video. But yeah, I already have the data connected in. It basically opens right up. And what's funny is it doesn't actually open the radio first. It just basically opens up the application. And then when you're ready to write to it, then it writes to the radio. But here's the channel guide. Basically, there's no manual, and there's no help file. So at least I can't see a help file. So I'm just going to have to try to figure this out on my own here. But so here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that whole list I have, that that emergency shit hits the fan list, and get that going. But let me show you some of the options here. Yeah, this is actually where I program the. I guess I'll have to do a read first. I'm going to read from the radio here. Huh. Okay, communications. Let's see. I got to verify that I'm on COM 3. Let me go back and verify I'm on COM 3. Okay, let's go device manager, and we're going to look and see what the COM port is. Okay, it went to COM, or no, COM, it's on COM 3, prolific. I don't have the Bayo thing one connected, so let it confirm. What I'll do is, okay, actually that rebooted the radio, it looks like. Now, because I already know how, the reason why I was wondering is because I already have options programmed already, and I didn't pick those up, so let's do another read, because it should say FinTech on it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Interesting, I can't, because I know my name is different on the screen here. It doesn't say welcome. It says welcome Justin Finney. So maybe I need to open up this DAT file. That's weird. Let me reopen this again. Okay, there we go. Startup display FinTech. How comes before it said Justin Finney? That's weird. I mean, this is you can tell it's not really an intuitive program here. So it looks like I mean, here's some basic options. I'm still trying to figure this out. So I mean, I really hope they actually get this supported in Chirp pretty fast. But welcome. Let's see. We can make it like a. YouTube. I guess that. I'll try that. I guess I just want to demonstrate this. God, this program is stupid. Welcome. What the hell are you thinking? Okay, so let's do a quick write, and hopefully you can see this radio. Oh shit! What? No, it's. That's weird. Let's see if I can read it. The screen is off. And why is that? Let's see if I... Oh. Maybe I have a dead radio. I don't know. I moved it and it shut off, so... I take the data cable out and see what happens. That's weird. So let me do a little troubleshooting here. Alright, back here, guys. That's weird, so I'm actually glad I bought these extra connectors after all, because the stock one, man, there's like a little LED light on there that's not even even lit. So there is an internal fuse in there, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't even get it's not even come out anymore. So alright, I guess I'll go with the more expensive one that I bought here. I guess I'm glad I bought it after all. But I'm not gonna I'm gonna have this direct wired in there. I'm not gonna have a cigarette lighter when it's in my truck here. So alright, I'm gonna go back. Alright, signal, DTMF tone, and I want to do password, channel. So not much to it, you know. Do a quick read from the radio. Oh, whoops. I disconnected the data cable while I was troubleshooting, trying to figure out what happened. But let's see, option, and then we'll do read. There it goes. And it resets itself for some reason. So yeah, I'll have to figure all this stuff out, you know. Like I said, there's zero documentation, so at least I can't find any documentation. Channel A, channel name. I'm just curious to see what happens here. Channel plus name, channel plus name. I think that's how I actually want to have it. Alright. So reset itself. Welcome. That says welcome YouTube. Let's see here. Okay, so it shows the channel number now. I don't know if you can see that. But okay, and I guess let me go back to the channel list here. I guess it doesn't have a channel name on here yet, so let me just do a quick test. I'm just curious to see what happens here. Test. Okay, let's do a quick write. Yeah, because I mean, on the two bottom channels, I want to actually go by, yeah, I want my shit hit the fan list on the bottom two channels. So I can monitor my family communication channels, and then kind of mess with on the top two, like mess with the like a frequency, so I can just like scan and stuff. Yeah, it still shows the. I mean, it's called test everywhere, but it still shows the frequencies. Huh. I mean, that's the channel name. Okay, I'll go back to option. I would think that channel display way. How about I just do channel plus name. You think that would actually put down the test I just created from the list in the channel name. Okay. That's cool. You can choose that. That's where you choose the frequency modes of what they're going to start with. Okay. Step frequency. That's kind of cool. All right. Why doesn't this show the channel name? Do a quick write. Again. Yeah, it still shows the channel. Let me just go back to. I'm just curious. If this thing even actually makes a difference. I'm just going to show the channel name, and that's it. Let's do a read. Or actually write. Sorry. So every time I make a change or make a write, it reboots itself. But it still shows the frequency. Signal code. That's weird. I mean, I want to do channel plus name, so. Okay. That's weird. Well, I hope they support this thing mature pretty soon. I would think in this field right here, the channel name, which would all be test, would actually be the channel name plus the frequency band channel. But it says 50. I don't even see a 50 on here. Let's see. Yeah, there's like other things here. Well, there's definitely a lot of options here. Alright, let's get rid of that. Oh, I don't know. But that just seems weird when I tell the... It shows channel 50. I'm like, where the hell is it getting channel 50 from? Like I said, the software is kind of quirky. Read from radio. Read. So it's reading the radio. It's probably gonna. Well, this is gonna be kind of a long video, I guess. I wasn't really planning on that, but let's see. Okay. Option. Why won't this show the channel name? I guess what I'd like to do is actually, I mean, eventually I guess I'll figure it out, but I want to have my two channel names. The top two I want to use as frequency. The bottom two I want to have my emergency channel names, so I can actually just go through and I don't have to look at the frequency. It's because these two bottom ones are going to be GMRS and mirrors, and then the top two will just be like I can like scan through like frequencies and manually put frequencies in. But I want to always be able to monitor the two bottom bands. So, well, I'll figure it out. So, well, if I figure it out, I'll come back. We'll see. All right, guys, back here. Took me about an hour or two, but I adapted this list. Originally, this it's kind of like a all-in-one like shit hits the fan kind of list, and it has like marine band and GMRS and FRS signals and ham but it's from this website originally from let me drag it over here real quick so you can see it. This website here. It's kind of like an all-in-one list for your Baofeng handheld. So I kind of customized just a little bit, but if you guys actually want this list, I can send it to you in a DAT file. But let me send this back over here. And okay, so I wrote everything and I figured out how to do the show the channels. You know how you do that. Let's see here. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but now you can see like my so my Drake 1 up there. That's the name of my kid. Is GMRS, and the one below it is mirrors. So I'm not licensed yet, so I can't transmit on a frequency. But I don't think my wife will ever get licensed because it's too technical for her, you know. So all right, so the list has already been written. I'm gonna write it again just to make sure, double check. Alright, yeah, that was a pain in the ass. It's not 100% yet. I still got to work on some of the offsets on the GMRS repeaters, but I'm trying to figure that out still. Okay. But at least the channels I want to use are up and running, so pretty basic. So on channel 1, I can go up and down, as you can see. Yeah, I heard some chatter on repeater on the GMRS repeater 21. Yeah, there was all kinds of stuff going on earlier. So yeah, I mean it's getting a little bit warm. It's been on for like over an hour, and but yeah, I've actually tested it with my little Baofeng GT5, and it actually works back and forth. So what I can do is I'll demonstrate mirrors for you guys. Oh yeah, then I have the actual like the weather. I can go down and like AB. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but okay, I'm gonna go down to Drake 2, which is mirrors, and it looks like it's kind of being used here. Let's see. Test, 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 test. Alright, test, 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 test. So, yes, it's definitely working both ways, except I'm going to hit this, I'm going to go over to mirrors 2, because it looks like somebody might be on mirrors 2, and then on my radio, my Baofeng, I'm going to go to mirrors 2. That doesn't seem to be taken up, and test, test, test. Alright, actually, I gotta turn the volume up here. Test, 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 test. Alright. And back to the Baofeng GT5. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Alright. So, cool. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. I mean, there's lots of stuff to do. You know, like I said, there's no documentation really, so I mean, there's some really basic stuff that came with like a basic manual, but it doesn't really. It's funny. I like how the Chinese translation of There's actually a couple of misspellings in the actual program I've noticed. Like writing is misspelled, and this one's channel data righted. I don't know. That's cool though. Cool radio though. I like how small it is. It's very compact, so it's gonna fit on my desk pretty nicely. So cool. Yeah, if you guys want a copy of this list, let me know. Just email me or put something in the comments. Comment me. But all right, man. Cool.